This then is 1.23 review sheet. These are the questions that you've likely got in front of you on the sheet, and then I'm going to run through the answers. So, diagram to explain conduction. Conduction happens in metals, okay? They're called good conductors. Things like plastic are then known as good insulators. What happens is there's loads of particles within this is a metal rod here. So these particles here get warmed up, they start to vibrate, and then they move the heat along the rod, okay? It happens in solids and mainly metals because they're good conductors, okay? Convection then. Convection happens in liquids and in gases, okay? What happens is when something's hot, it becomes less dense and it will rise, okay? And then when it hits something cool, it becomes more dense and sink, okay? And we set up these convection currents where something hot rises up, hits something cold, gets more dense and sinks, okay? Radiation is a bit of a funny one. You don't need, no particles are needed for it, and it's a transmission of heat. It can happen anywhere, okay? No particles are needed for it. So where are the main places that energy is lost from the home? You're looking at places like roof, windows, doors. What can we put in place to ensure we do not lose energy in the home? We can insulate roofs and windows. We could use double glazing in our windows, and we could use draft exclusers at our door, okay? Equation for payback time is then the cost to install divided by how much you save per year, okay? What is the payback time for lost insulation? It costs 1,500 to install and it saves 300 every year. So 1,500 divided by 300, it takes 5 years to pay back. So it takes 5 years to, all that energy it's saved takes 5 years to pay it back. Then a little bit about improving the efficiency of cars. Okay, we want to reduce our carbon footprint. So vehicles can be made smaller and better, more efficient by reducing air resistance, making the vehicle more aerodynamic, reducing idling losses when the vehicle is not moving, and reducing the weight of the vehicle. What type of car is most efficient? Electric cars are the most efficient, followed by petrol, then diesel.